What is up, everybody? This is exciting. We are going to be talking about the secrets of direct mail. My name is Justin Colby, and if you're watching this, you are seeing that I am with REIPrintMail's top players. We got Scott and Phillip here who are helping me with my direct mail delivery. Direct mail has been around a long time. I'm one of those that have been doing it for well over a decade, but I took a really big break. We got really low callback ratio over that break. And finally, Phillip and Scott, I've hung out with them a lot over the last 12 months. And they finally said, Justin, you're missing the boat. You're missing it. Let's put this together. And together, the three of us are going to take you through a journey. We're going to take you through a journey of me getting back into direct mail, me and my team, utilizing it heavily as the front leader marketing source to find direct motivated sellers. And I couldn't be more excited about this partnership here with REIPrintMail, with Scott and Phillip. Gentlemen, let's talk about what we're here to do, what we're going to do over the next 12 months, the year, what this looks like. I'm excited.
Yeah, thanks for having us on. Thanks for going through this program with us, making the effort to look at the insider or look at the depths of direct mail. And a lot changes in the industry on a daily basis between data, what pieces are working and what's not. And that's what we're looking at through our KPI tracker, our call center and all that, is we have direct metrics of every city nationwide of what's currently working and what's not. We're going to walk you through that path, hopefully find success. That's our goal. We're going to predict the weather.
Go ahead, Phillip.
All right. No, and then REIPrintMail, we're just here to guide you with best practices, show you what cadence you should be sending your mail out, kind of reverse engineering direct mail in general, right? Getting that bad stigma of mailing blindly. Knowing where to mail to, what to mail, using the best pieces, the best mail data, and tracking your KPIs, making small increment changes to better improve.
That really, ultimately that really sold me on getting really heavily back into this and partnering with you guys on this. This is a team effort. You guys have what I believe the industry has always essentially needed. So when I started doing direct mail back in like 2014, I was doing the best I could, right? I kind of just thought about like, oh, hey, probably easier to buy properties that are non-owner occupied. So I'd go down the absentee list and then I'm like, oh, okay, well, I probably want 3 bedrooms, right? And so kind of just generic data based around my experience and knowledge of the real estate investing business and what buyers would want as a wholesaler, or even I would want if I bought and flipped, right? And so I didn't have any data-driven choices. I just was doing the best I could, given kind of the concept of what would be viewed as a good real estate investment property. The partnership and what you guys deliver on my back end to allow us to make decisions directly around data, directly around what is working and what is not working. And then you guys having the flexibility to pivot. Phillip, you just mentioned about making small tweaks along the way. That is incredibly powerful to someone like myself. Now, not everyone listening to this might have the budget that I have, but still, nonetheless, being able to have REIPrintMail give reports, have conversations, update, hey, we're seeing this level of callback ratio. We think we could target better with this type of mail piece. Those real-time data choices, zip codes, locations, property styles, and asset styles, right? So I'm fired up. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is really exciting to me and what you guys deliver on the back end.
Right. And we learned this a long time ago. I mean, we've been in the direct mail business for 30 something years. We got into the real estate aspect of it, as all we deal with is real estate coaching. And in doing that, we learned a few years ago that it all starts with data. So if we make a data-driven decision, pull a better list, it's going to create better quality on the back end. So it starts there. And a lot of that starts with the conversation with the client, such as yourself, is what are you looking for in the area? Where are you finding your home runs? What type of properties? What's your disposition strategy? So we basically use that to create a shopping list inside of the data. And then with that knowledge, we go through and we pull data to reflect you. But we don't always do it for you. Sometimes we'll do it with you so you can learn. We'll teach you how to do it.
I mean, that's really empowering, especially for even someone like myself. I've done this a long time. I've been in business for almost 20 years, but nonetheless, do I study direct mail the way you guys do? Do I study lists and data the way you guys do? I don't have time to. So partnering with people like yourself, the company, REIPrintMail, and like, it's just a sigh of relief. Okay, I have someone watching my back, someone that's really trying to make sure that there's an efficiency about this marketing. There's something that it can be tweaked, because most people, by the way, and you guys know this to be true, they just throw shit against the wall, right? And I don't know, let's just try this mail piece in this area. And that's the best they got.
Correct. I always tell every single one of my clients, or every single client I work with, is we are proactive with your mail, not reactive. because it bombs, I don't want to react to something that's going to fail. I want to be ahead of it. So that
Yep.
way, when it does fail, everybody else that's using another competitor is going to fail, and we're going to boom.
Yeah,
So-
and a lot of times what we're going to do over the next 12 months with you is we're going to split test things so we know what to pivot to, what to pivot away from. Not just the data sets. We're going to teach you how to split test mail pieces, split test data sets, split test call centers. We're going to get into everything that all of the tools that we need to find a successful campaign. And as we go along, we're going to add a few things. We're going to take some things away, pivot to the things that are working in your area where you're finding deals as we go. And a lot of times it just comes down to split test and a mailer is sending a different style message without an offer, with an offer, softer approach, or an invitation style envelope, depending on the season. You even get into mailers that are more oriented to Christmas and late spring when all the invitations come out for your summertime plans. So we're going to mimic things coming out of the mailbox to create curiosity to get that open rate. A fast message coming out of the mailbox to be read before the trash can on a postcard, to get that message across quick, fast, and in a hurry, bright colors, things of that, handwritten fonts. Or we're going to disguise ourselves, tax documents enclosed, stuff like that, to get that longer read rate inside of the house.
It's funny that you said that. I literally opened mail this morning, and one was the classic peel each side off, because it's vague. It's what is this thing? Now, this offer was like a line of credit offer. It wasn't buy my house type offer, but this isn't something that, like, let me say it this way. This is a known marketing strategy, right? Companies that are big companies are using that, because the way you got to think about this is, how do you open a mail? And I, knowing what I know, still will open that just to see what is it? What is in here? That's it. I'm curious now, because it's vague. It's packaged together like it's like a W-2 or a check potentially. And so you just go, let me go see. So all these things, this is the excitement. Like for the next 12 months, REIPrintMail and myself are going to be documenting this journey. We're going to be talking about what's working, what's not working, the pivots we make, how you guys watching this should be implementing direct mail. I encourage all of you guys to be reaching out to REIPrintMail, because it doesn't matter your budget. They have something for everyone. This is going to be fun, right? Because we're going to be able to show the iterations we go through, the changes we make, the results that we're getting. So I'm excited about this.
Yeah, and one of the things most people don't think about is when they build a list, they think, okay, mail that list that everybody in there saw the piece. Not everybody's going to see every piece of mail. Not every decision maker inside of the house looks at their mail on a daily basis. But this is a very important thing, is to change your mailer up, to change the curiosity coming out of the mailbox. Because if you get that check like you had, and you look at it and it's a high offer, and then you look at your property, some people are going to be like, yeah, I want that number. Other people are like, that's not a realistic number for my property. So they're going to have reservations on calling you. Then you can come back with a lower offer on those, catch them, or a non-offer. You can catch different people inside of the list with different measurements, because typically if you get a 1% response rate, that's 10 people out of every 1,000. That's 990 that didn't see it, didn't respond to it, or are not ready. But the beauty of direct mail is they're going to call years later sometimes, because everybody has stacks of mail sitting around their house.
Everybody, including myself. I literally had an AC issue, and we had to go find this mail piece that we got to go find the, it
just
happens.
doesn't go away.
It just doesn't.
It's tangible. And good point that Scott made, right? I always tell people, hey, you might like the sound of a drum. You might like the sound of a guitar. You might like the sound of a piano.
I like
We
one.
can't please them all, right? So we've got to play every note across the board, and one's going to stick.
Yep.
That's what mail does. It sticks. You put it in your refrigerator, you put it in your drawer, you put it on your desk. It has staying power. It's tangible.
You know how much mail I have on my refrigerator? Like wedding invitations and reminder, like events, and people have that. And I remember, and it dates me a little bit, like before the whole PPC and all this other market, I remember my family would literally put everything. There was like 40 magnets on the damn refrigerator, from things like direct mail, reminder to pay the power bill, right? The power bill would be on there, right? Just like everything. And I still, to this day, still have stuff on my refrigerator as a reminder. It just works.
Yeah, so that's the journey that we're going to go down over the next 12 months, is taking an in-depth look at a couple different areas, analyzing those areas, targeting with high-end data sets, testing multiple data sets, because no data sets are created equal everywhere. We're going to teach about that, and then what mailers are currently working, when to send certain messages, what's the thought process behind the messages, what colors to send, things of that. We're going to go through this whole thing, teach you everything we know about direct mail over the next 12 months. So, hey, like and subscribe, follow. We definitely need to get into this. You can catch us on YouTube. You're going to catch us on podcasts, local Apple, everywhere we can find this. If you want to keep up with us, definitely catch up with us at REIPrintMail. There'll be links below to click, and you can book a call with us. We'll walk you through the exact same thing.
Absolutely.
I love it. Let's go show them how to do some direct mail.
All right, looking forward to it. Thanks, brother.
You too.